Forming new words from a Tagalog root word. In this lesson, we will study 17 new words that can be formed from the Tagalog root word kain. This four-letter word holds the most basic meaning of any Tagalog word related to eating. As a root word, kain means to eat. As a noun, it means the act of eating. Let's use it in a sentence. Kain tayo. Kain tayo. Meaning, let's eat. Kain tayo. It's customary for us Filipinos to offer food to anybody who's around while we are having a meal. Whether or not our food is enough, we will surely say this phrase as a sign of hospitality. Kain kang mabuti. Kain kang mabuti. Meaning, eat up or enjoy your food. Kain kang mabuti. Here's how to use kain as a noun. Masama ang sobrang kain. Masama ang sobrang kain. Eating too much is bad. Masama ang sobrang kain. Kain ng kain ang mga buntis. Kain ng kain ang mga buntis. Pregnant women eat a lot. Kain ng kain ng mga buntis. Let's now form the first word from the root word kain. If you add the prefix pag to kain, it will become pagkain. Pagkain. It's a Tagalog noun with two meanings. One is food, and the other also means the act of eating. Again, pagkain means food, and it also defines the act of eating. Pagkain. Here are some examples. May pagkain ka ba, John? You may also say, John, may pagkain ka ba? It means, John, do you have food? May pagkain ka ba, John? Maraming pagkain sa bahay namin. Punta ka. Maraming pagkain sa bahay namin. Punta ka. There's plenty of food in our house. Come over. Maraming pagkain sa bahay namin. Punta ka. Here's an interesting example because the two meanings of pagkain are used in one sentence. Ang pagkain ng matatamis na pagkain ay masama. Ang pagkain ng matatamis na pagkain ay masama. Meaning, eating sugary foods is bad. Can you tell which one is food and which one is act of eating? I'll give you 5 seconds. Yes, the first one is the act of eating, ang pagkain, while the second one is food, sugary foods. Iwasan mo muna ang pagkain ng keso at mantikilya. Iwasan mo muna ang pagkain ng keso at mantikilya. Avoid eating cheese and butter for the time being. Iwasan mo muna ang pagkain ng keso at mantikilya. The second word that we can form from the root word kain is by adding the suffix an, so we can have the Tagalog nouns kainan and kainan. As you may have noticed, although spelled the same, they have two different pronunciations and meanings. The first one is pronounced as kainan. Kainan, meaning eatery, diner, or restaurant. Kainan. To avoid getting confused, just remember that diner is pronounced faster than the other. Kainan, diner, kainan, diner. The second one is kainan. Kainan, which means feast, a banquet, or a gathering where plenty of food is served. Kainan. Let's use them in a sentence. Saan ang pinakamasarap na kainan sa Souq Waqif? Saan ang pinakamasarap na kainan sa Souq Waqif? Meaning, where's the best restaurant in Souq Waqif? Saan ang pinakamasarap na kainan sa Souq Waqif? May malapit bang kainan dito? May malapit bang kainan dito? Is there any restaurant nearby? May malapit bang kainan dito? May kainan kina Troy. Imbitado ka ba? May kainan kina Troy. Imbitado ka ba? There's a gathering at Troy's place. Are you invited? May kainan kina Troy. Imbitado ka ba? Pupunta ka ba sa kainan sa linggo? Pupunta ka ba sa kainan sa linggo? Are you going to this Sunday's gathering? Here's a common Tagalog phrase used during mealtime. Kainan na. Kainan na. Meaning, eating time. Our next word is the verb kumakain. Kumakain, which means eat or eating. Kumakain. Example, sandali lang, kumakain pa ako. Sandali lang, kumakain pa ako. Just a minute, I'm still eating. Kumakain ka ba ng isaw? Kumakain ka ba ng isaw? Do you eat isaw? Next Tagalog word from the root word kain is the verb in the past tense, kumain. Kumain, meaning ate. You will often hear this Tagalog question from Filipinos. Kumain ka na? Or kumain ka na ba? The meaning is the same with or without the question marker ba. It means, have you eaten yet? Kumain ka na? Kumain ka na ba? Kumain ako ng carniolan sausage sa Lake Bled. Kumain ako ng carniolan sausage sa Lake Bled. I ate or I had carniolan sausage in Lake Bled. Let's now move on to our fifth word from the root word kain. It's the future tense, kakain. Kakain. We'll eat. Kakain tayo sa G's Grill mamaya. Kakain tayo sa G's Grill mamaya. We will eat at G's Grill later. Kakain ka na ba? Kakain ka na ba? Meaning, are you going to eat now? Our sixth word has two different pronunciations and meanings. One is the adjective nakakain. Nakakain, meaning edible or can be eaten. Nakakain. The other pronunciation is nakakain. Nakakain, meaning has eaten, have eaten, or had eaten. Nakakain. Example, nakakain ba ang lahat ng kabute? Nakakain ba ang lahat ng kabute? Are all mushrooms edible? Nakakain ba ang lahat ng kabute? Nakakain ba ng hilawang mais? Nakakain ba ng hilawang mais? Can corn be eaten raw? Nakakain ba ng hilawang mais? Nakakain ka na ba ng Vegemite? Nakakain ka na ba ng Vegemite? Have you ever eaten Vegemite? Nakakain ka na ba ng Vegemite? Nakakain ka na ba sa Sublimotion? Nakakain ka na ba sa Sublimotion? Have you ever dined in at Sublimotion? Next word is kainin. Kainin, meaning eat. Kainin mo na yan habang mainit. Kainin mo na yan habang mainit. Eat it while it's hot. Kainin mo na yan habang mainit. Kainin mo yung lugaw na nasa mesa. Kainin mo yung lugaw na nasa mesa. Eat the porridge on the table. Next we have kakainin. Kakainin. Will eat. Kakainin. Kakainin ko ang bulalong niluto ni Josephine. Kakainin ko ang bulalong niluto ni Josephine. I'll eat the bulalo cooked by Josephine. Kakainin mo pa ba to o itapon ko na? Kakainin mo pa ba to o itapon ko na? Will you still eat this or should I throw this away? Our ninth word is kinain. Kinain, meaning ate. Kinain. Kinain mo ba lahat ng tirang pagkain? Kinain mo ba lahat ng tirang pagkain? Did you eat all the leftovers? Kinain ko na ang dinala mong tsokolate. Kinain ko na ang dinala mong tsokolate. I already ate the chocolate that you brought. Our next word is kakanin. Kakanin. It is the term used for all traditional Filipino sweets that are usually made of glutinous rice or rice flour, coconut milk, and sugar. Kakanin. Ano ang paborito mong kakanin? Ano ang paborito mong kakanin? What's your favorite Filipino sweets? Marami bang tindang kakanin sa palengke? Marami bang tindang kakanin sa palengke? Are there many sweets sold in the market? Next word is pakainin. Pakainin, meaning to feed. Pakainin. Pakainin na natin ang mga bata. Pakainin na natin ang mga bata. Let's feed the kids now. Pakainin mo ang mga ibon ng pinatuyong prutas. Pakainin mo ang mga ibon ng pinatuyong prutas. Meaning, feed the birds with dried fruit. Pakainin mo ang mga ibon ng pinatuyong prutas. Next word is pinakain. Pinakain, meaning fed. Pinakain. Pinakain mo na ba ang pasyente? Pinakain mo na ba ang pasyente? Have you fed the patient? Pinakain mo ba si Thor ng karne? Thor here is a dog. Pinakain mo ba si Thor ng karne? Did you feed Thor with meat? Next word, pakakainin. Pakakainin. Will feed. Huwag mong pakakainin ang aso ng macadamia nuts. Huwag mong pakakainin ang aso ng macadamia nuts. Do not feed the dog macadamia nuts. Okay lang ba kung pakakainin ko ng honey? Okay lang ba kung pakakainin ko ng honey? But is it okay to feed it with honey? Next word is makikain. Makikain, meaning to eat at someone else's house. But to be more specific, this word means to purposely eat for free at someone else's house, usually a friend, a neighbor, or a relative. Either you're invited to have a meal at that person's house or you voluntarily go there to eat with prior notice, of course. Makikain. Example, hindi ba nakakahiyang makikain kina Lara? Hindi ba nakakahiyang makikain kina Lara? Isn't it embarrassing to eat at Lara's place? Let's use the future tense makikikain. Makikikain kami kina Nita, sama ka? Makikikain kami kina Nita, sama ka? We are going to eat at Nita's place. Do you wanna come along? Another new word from the root word kain is nagpapakain. Nagpapakain, meaning feeding. This word is usually used for animals or pets. Don't use it when referring to a person. Nagpapakain. Example, nasa likod bahay si Jewok nagpapakain ng pusa. Nasa likod bahay si Jewok nagpapakain ng pusa. Jewok is in the backyard feeding the cat. Let's now use the past tense, nagpakain. Nagpakain, meaning fed. Sino ang huling nagpakain ng mga isda? Namatay lahat. Sino ang huling nagpakain ng mga isda? Namatay lahat. Meaning, who was the last one to feed the fish? They all died.